Hello everyone. I'm here because I'm an evangelist and I'm a true believer. And I'm not talking about religion. I believe that we can have a greater role in the companies where we work if they only listen to us. And I also believe that we are currently facing a gap. It's a gap of tools, of resources, but it's mostly a gap of attitude and of participation. A few years ago, we have entered into a new era of what we know as the World Wide Web. We have shifted from being simple consumers of information to being producers of contents, whether it's a video, a blog post, or contribution to Wikipedia. So we now do not simply read the web, we now write on the web. And we do this because a variety of fast, most of them free and easy-to-use platforms have emerged. So this second version of the web we call Web 2.0. So we get home and we have a laptop and wireless connection and fast internet access and all these platforms to use. But what happens when we get to the office? Well, sometimes it's like we're stuck in Jurassic era. Several tools, including email, seem outdated and slow. So there's currently this gap between our personal life and our professional life and the tools that we use. But this is not only about the tools. This is also about the role that we play inside our organizations and the role that we seem to play outside of them in the world of the web. And some of us, when we are working, we often find ourselves asking questions like, I have a problem, who can help me? How can I help another colleague? I have ideas, how can I share them? Why isn't my voice heard? And this is quite strange because if we look at the world of the web, there are plenty of opportunities to participate in movements of mass collaboration if we want to. And if we look at some of those experiences, people are creating communities around topics that interest them. They are helping perfect strangers solve problems and find information. They are gathering up volunteers to clean up forests. And they are creating common collections of knowledge that everyone can use. And I don't know if you are aware, but we are doing this for the first time in history on a truly global scale. We are connecting, we are collaborating, we are networking. So, the question that I found myself asking is, why can't we do this at the office if we want to? Why can't we network with our colleagues better? And history has shown that what makes or breaks a company, it's the quality of its people, the interactions that they have, the knowledge that they have. So what I should think is that companies should start to listen to their employees, no matter where they stand in the hierarchy chain, and especially in the challenging times that we are currently facing. So companies should be promoting conversations. But in order to have conversations flowing, they need to promote an environment of openness and trust, where real sharing, real connections can happen. Okay, so how companies start by doing this? Well, they can start by doing this by providing platforms, providing tools that help people to collaborate better, to connect, to communicate. And why? Well, not because it's the latest fashion, but because we know that if we help people, if we give them voice, they have something to say regarding how the companies work, what is their strategy. So where to begin? Well, my proposal is that companies look at the fertile environment of Web 2.0, at the platforms that we use, at the experiments that we have, at the collaboration that we do, and learn from those experiences and think, how can this help us to perform better, to solve problems, to have our workforce working together really. But remember, this is not about doing an upgrade on the company like we do an upgrade on software. This is really about taking people out of those little boxes which we call departments and really having people working together and collaborating and networking. So in a nutshell, my dear audience, what I think that we need is a new version of the enterprise. One that is fast, one that is free, one that is flexible, and one that is open. We need Enterprise 2.0. Thank you so much. Just a final comment. No matter what you do in life, remember one thing. Your work may not be your life, but let your life ignite your work. Thank you so much.